Hello kids, time for legends, Chinese legends. Here, see all the legends books, okay? So learn Chinese. I'm gonna tell you all the legends about Chinese legends. Hi, good afternoon, my new student, my old student. Story times again, and today I'm gonna tell you about this story called The Rabbit in the Moon, okay? And have you heard this story about it? Okay, so if you close your eye, if you go outside at night, you try to squint your eye, you see the moon, they might look like a rabbit, okay? If you squint really hard, okay, you see in a very far distance, the moon, it looks like a rabbit, okay? There is a legend about this, you know, why the moons look like a rabbit in there. I remember when I was a kid, I always try to squint my eye to see what is inside the moon, okay? So sometimes you see it looks like a rabbit, okay? So the story goes like that, okay? Especially when they are the full moon, okay? And don't forget to watch it, okay? To look at it, okay? Maybe you might see a rabbit in there. Here, the story goes like this, okay? Long time ago, in the forest, okay? In the forest, there lived this called a hermit, okay? You know hermit? A person who live in the forest alone, okay? So, he had this couple friends, a few friends. One is the very beautiful white color rabbit, and the other one is a gray color monkey. It looks like this. Look at that, okay? Then the other one is a fox, okay? It's a brown, you know, like a gold color fox, okay? They all live together with this hermit, okay? And they have a very happy life, you know, and the rabbit always like to jump around. They play together, you know, all the time. They all are together, you know, playing around, eat around every time. And they became very good friends with this hermit, okay? Of course, hermit love all those animals too, okay? So they all the time sharing food, working together, going to find food, okay? So after many years gone by, since they live in the forest, one year, this year, suddenly they have drought, you know, like they dry out all of the stuff, you know, sometimes they have no rain and all the plants are dead, you know. So it is really a problem because when it's drought time and then, you know, there is no plant, there's no water to water, right? So how the plant will not grow, even the tree, they die out, all of that. So when the tree dies, the animal fly away or dies, all kind of things happen, okay? So this year is really total disaster. So this hermit became, you know, when they have no food, he became skinny and losing weight and start getting sick, okay? Because due to no food. Remember when you don't eat, nothing on it, no food, then you became losing weight. All just came out the bones, okay? You really have nothing to eat. So these three animals looking at this hermit and they feel so sad. They say because the hermit always take good care of the animal. They are just like a friends, like a family together, okay? So these three animals, they have a discussion, okay, behind the hermit. They say, listen, okay, we got to do something to save this hermit, okay, because he has no food. He's losing weight, you know, he start getting sick and then eventually he will die. We got to go out to find some food, you know, to give it to him. So hopefully he had food, he will not get sick and he will, you know, get healthy. Then we all become a good family again. So after they discussed, they decided, okay, the next morning they all has to go out to search for food. So they left this hermit, and then they all walk through the forest and then try to search for food. So there are 3 of them together, right? So they said, why don't we all go separate ways, okay? We all go 3 directions. Then maybe we got lucky, we might find something, right? So all these 3 animals, the monkey, the fox, and the rabbit agreed, okay? So they said, that is a good idea. It is better to, not to search in one area. So they all go separate way, okay? Then they say, when before at night, we come back to meet in here. So we all go back together. So they agree, and then they start going out to look for food. Okay. So once they go separate ways, and then, the monkey was so happy, like he walks all mountains after mountain, and he suddenly find a tree. He saw the tree. He said, hey, there is a tree. Maybe they have some kind of fruit in there, okay? He was so happy. He climbed up to the tree, and then he grabbed some of those fruit. Actually, those fruit they all dry out. There isn't much anyway, okay? But anyway, the monkey think, it's better have nothing. I better grab this fruit, even though a few of it is dry out. Maybe we still can eat it. So he take that one, the whatever fruit they have, a dry fruit, he take it with him, okay? And then he walks back, And then speaking about the fox, right? The fox going to the farm or garden to look for food or a river, say, all the river are dry out. I couldn't even find a single fish, okay? And there isn't much any animal too, okay? And because of the happening to this dry out all this area, too hot, remember? So he couldn't find anything. He was so sad. He said, not even a single fish, all the water dry out. So he walks home slowly. In his mind, he's thinking, maybe the rabbit or the monkey can find something, right? So he really go home with only a few pieces of wood. That's all, He said maybe they can cook something. That's what he can bring. He has nothing. Now, meanwhile, speaking about this, what happened to rabbit? Rabbit is the same thing. He walked to the garden. You know how rabbit usually like to eat a carrot, right? So he always goes search in the garden. There is no garden. They all are dry out. Nothing, not really a single thing, a single plant he can see alive in there. So he was very disappointed. And the night is getting late and he still find nothing. So he walked back to the area that they're supposed to meet to each other. So he walked there, and then slowly, very disappointed, very sad. But in his mind, he has this hope. He thought maybe, just maybe the fox, okay, and the monkey find something, right? There might be a good news, right? So he walked and walked and walked, and finally, he walked and then he met them, right? And then, what happened? He was like, anybody? Anybody got anything? And then he looked at everybody's face, very disappointed too, because they all are speechless. And he see the fox only have couple stick, and then the monkey only have couple dry fruit, And he is more ashamed because he has nothing at all. So, you know, they walk back and then they walk back home, and then they met this hermit. And then the hermit said, oh my gosh, you guys are going out for so long. I miss you guys. And then the hermit said, please, you guys no need to go out to find any food. It's okay, okay? And the monkey said, I got some fruit, you know, a dry fruit. You can eat it now. But the hermit said, no, you guys eat it, okay? I'm old, you know, it's okay. I'm old. That's really, I can't help anything anymore. I'm old, okay? So, you know what happened? The hermit, because the hermit home, they have this, you know, in the jungle, they always have this called fire. You see that? The fire, right? They keep the hermit in there warm, right? So the rabbit sit down there very sad. He barely say anything. He was like speechless. He doesn't know what to do, okay? So he saw that fire in front of him, and he saw that couple fruit, which is barely nothing on it, okay? So, but then he saw the hermit was so kind, you know, if he doesn't save that hermit, the hermit will die because he really have no food. So immediately he got such a thought, right? He said to hermit, he said, I'm sorry, Mr. Hermit, I really didn't find anything, okay? And I have nothing for you to eat, okay? Please eat me, okay? And maybe, you know, you can gain some energy or whatever, right? But before he said, finish the word, he said, please eat me, right? He immediately, what did he do? He jumped into that fire. See that? He sacrificed his life for this hermit. He wants the hermit eat him so the hermit can leave, right? You see that? How he sacrificed his life, and then the monkey still holding that dry fruit, and the fox is nothing, right? So what happened? So this rabbit jumped inside the fire, and then the monkey still holding that, and the fox, you see, they were like so shocked by his action. They couldn't believe, like speechless, you know. What a selfless rabbit willing to sacrifice his life for this hermit. And then what happened? Because it's selfless act, and then the God from the sky suddenly saw it. The God immediately, what did he do? He pulled out the rabbit and then put him into the moon. Okay? And then this sky, the God from the sky, he said, you know, the rabbit sacrificed his life with his selfless act. We should always remember him, okay? So whenever the full moon, he should be remembered by all the human being in the planet, okay? Because of his action. He sacrificed his life, very good to his friend. This should be always, people should remember his good action, okay? That's why you can see, he quickly pulled the rabbit, put it in the moon, okay? That's why in the full moon, sometimes you squint your eye, you see it look like a rabbit in there watching over you. So this sky god immediately knew that happened, and then he makes the planet start having this rain, and then come back to the nature. So doesn't have drought anymore, and then you know, people can live very happily. Okay, so so this story teach you about, you know, to be kind. Okay, And then what a selfless action that the rabbit do to his friend, you know. So this is a story. That's why you see sometimes in the moon you might see a rabbit in there. Okay, all right. So I hope you like this story. Okay, so now we're gonna learn this called Yuèliàng. You know Yuèliàng? Yuèliàng is mean moon. Okay, all right. Yue is also means month. You know, like what month? January, February. So you just put the number. January, you put year, okay? Like for example, right? This one, you see this? This is called number 8 and year. That means 8 year. 8 year means August, okay? So year by itself also means month, okay, in Chinese. Yuèliàng, remember I told you 2 characters make a meaning? So Yuèliàng means moon, okay? Sang is mean up, okay? The is mean possessive. Okay, so 月亮上的兔子 is mean rabbit. I teach you the animal. Remember two? How do you remember two? Two is just exactly the same sound like me too. Okay, T-O-O. Okay, so if you wanna remember rabbit, so you just remember 兔子. Okay, so 月亮上的兔子 that means the moon or the in the on top there, on top of the sky. Okay, so you can see a rabbit. So I hope you enjoy this story, and then I see you soon next time again. Bye bye now.